YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, the first week numbers are officially in for Ricky Rose, you guys. Now, after Ricky Rose has been involved in multiple beefs the last couple of years, most recently getting into it with Drake, a lot of Drake fans said, bro, when your album drops, you best believe we're going to return the favor. Well, Ricky Rose dropped his album Set in Stone last week, and now the first week numbers are officially in. Ricky Rose's album Set in Stone officially debuts at number 39 on the Billboard 200 with 19,000 first week units. Now, we saw Ricky Rose telling everybody, just wait, go give the album a chance. Go listen to the album and judge it for yourself. Do not judge this album by the first week projections.
For the conversation that's in my DM, it's not about Rick Ross versus anyone. I'm not versus anyone. It's all about the music to me. When I was a young hustler, I bought Tupac and Big. I bought them both. It was about the music, and that's what it's about now. Your musical palette, your musical acronym. When you listen to Set in Stone, only thing I can ask you to do is question yourself and listen for the consistency, the flows, the wordplay, the production. No big names. I didn't want to know the big name producers to throw around E-Mix. I asked him not to tell me nobody's name when he played the beats. It's only about what was brought to the table, baby. So when you listen to Set in Stone, that's what I want you to listen for. The wordplay, Ricky Rose, luxury rap. I'm a big dreamer. I'm on the promised land right now, over 350 acres. I'm a believer. As a hustler, the hustler I am. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with trying new dope. You weren't satisfied with the other dope that was in the trap, that's cool. We open! We open! That's how the Miami Dope Boys did it. In the Matchbox, out there in the city on 15th, Big Sonny, what it do? Gigavelli, what it do? Ricky Rose, this for the big dreamers. Don't never come to the table with premeditated hate, especially over no music. Listen to the sounds, listen to the vibes, listen to Living Large. Go listen to the algorithm. Go listen to Purple Fentanyl. Just jump across the motherfucking vibe. And you let me know how it feels. You gotta remember, since day one, when niggas was doing $1 million the first week, I was doing 150. 20 years later, here we are. 20 years later, it's the boat. That's who the motherfucking boat do it for. The ones that came in wheelchairs, crutches, oxygen tanks. Them the real ones. Them the real ones. You can't ask more as an artist, as a pen writer. We already won. It's the boat.
Now, some of you guys actually listened to the album and said, yo, chicks, the album was pretty good. Meanwhile, some of you guys said, no, I'm not listening to Rick Ross in 2026. Now, of course, everybody is going to get their jokes off. The narrative right now is that Rick Ross's album flopped all because he was beefing with Drake, which in turn made a lot of Drake fans not support his album. This was the most obvious narrative everybody was going to use, and obviously it's funny. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The jokes about Ross's album not doing so great, all because he started beefing with Drake, are hilarious. And don't get it twisted, this narrative is not just for Rick Ross. Anybody that beefed with Drake, anybody that went at Drake while he was going at it with Kendrick, you guys are all going to get the same jokes and the same narratives anytime your album drops. From platforms like the Joe Budden podcast.
Stopping by here, there's a lot of talk going on about whatever he sold on his album.
What he
I
sold?
don't know what he sold.
2,000?
I don't know if that was.
I don't know
post,
that.
but I don't know.
That doesn't sound realistic. But
Look,
Was Ross ever the type of artist, though, where it was like big numbers? You always thought Ross is somebody who is more like he continues
Long game,
throughout.
yeah.
Yeah, elongated. He plays the long game. Yes, I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna do my car show. I'm gonna do
26.
in this
that's a big
climate. To me,
difference.
that's
No. The projection said under 26. They don't have the exact number.
That's
But
very
still-
different from 2000.
Right,
To
right.
me, where he is now, just it's hard to keep people's attention span.
Yeah.
How social media and everything else. he's doing fine to
And
me.
he got a lot of other shit going
Yeah,
on.
when you diversifying and you not having all your eggs in that
portfolio,
basket, yeah.
It's going to
He's
work out.
independent.
He's going to get a lot of bookings and things to perform this. He's going to get a tour off of this.
He's got
And again, and it goes back. And this also
The
goes
songs
back.
will be used for licensing, just knowing him, and he will absolutely be okay. That car show will keep going.
Of course, and this also goes back to that pick a side culture again. The new shit that's like diehard dividing hip hop. Outside of the 50 beef, again, Ross was on the opposite side of Drake. So everything that anybody who stood on the other side of Drake does, they're looking at to poke fun at if it's not at Drake's standard today.
He didn't promote the album well, though.
It don't to them. It don't matter.
You don't think he did? I think he promoted that.
What
album
was the
a
single?
lot.
The song with him and T.I.?
Minx in Miami.
The first thing was Minx in Miami.
Minx
and
in
that charted.
Miami. Yeah, that
With
was
Max
like
and
number
French.
one.
Yeah, that
on
charted.
radio.
That was a song.
So it was
Then the
that.
T.I.
and
record.
then he
the T.I. joint
He did a
Mahogany
lot
something.
of
He
like
moved around.
listening sessions and things. Unfortunately, it was in the midst of Fanatic Fest. So a lot of people may have missed stuff, but he was here. He went to Miami.
But like even his show in New York, he was here.
He did the show the same day.
It was
as
night
Shaq.
one of Jay-Z.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Like it's
you
just bad
wouldn't know.
timing
You
for a
wouldn't
lot
know.
of that shit for him.
Yeah.
But I respect the fact that he's still going out there promoting his project.
sure.
He's
Absolutely.
not moving around
He a
other people's
hustler.
schedule and things like that.
26,000, by the way, is not bad at all.
In this
Yeah,
climate,
yeah,
it's
no,
it's
hell
not.
no.
They
It's
don't
not bad
know
at
that
all.
though. They don't know that. They want to see number one on the charts and 300,000.
No, that conversation was being had because that 2,000 number was floating
2,000 is
around.
crazy. I would have been
Yeah.
shocked if that was
Which
if
is
that was the
like,
case.
okay, if he sold 2,000, I mean, even with the 26, it still leads me to a larger conversation about Gamma and not Ross.
Yeah.
I just don't know that Gamma has shown the ability to take an act above 60,000 copies.
Do they need to?
Yes.
Why?
They're big artists.
You're in the multimedia business.
To DJ Akademiks,
Yo, listen up, rappers. Rappers, all y'all listen up. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all see how LeBron just went to Philly? Half of basketball fans went to Philly, nigga. Because LeBron is LeBron. Like, LeBron got fans in every city. There's people that just like Bron. He could play for a goddamn WNBA team. When y'all dissed Drake, erase 80% of your fan base. And I do mean that. Because the people who love Ross, they love Drake more. Drake is Bron. That's facts. I'm saying this not to like, I know y'all gonna be like, it's dick riding, but yes, these days, Drake fans who also like Ross aren't gonna fuck with Ross.
and now Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda's podcast.
Tory Lanez made you think I was gone, earned 19,700 units the first week, outselling Rick Ross that did 17,200 units. Ross, you need some help. You need the Drake stimulus package. That wasn't there for you. Beefing with 50, that wasn't good for you. It's just nothing been good for you, man. You know, just find a new career, man. Do something. Like Fifth said, the bum juice and the record sales ain't working for you in the wings, man.
Now, once we actually get past the jokes, let's be honest here. Do we really think Drake held a gun to his fans' head and said, yo, do not listen to that Rick Ross's album? Absolutely not. Anybody that loves Drake and stopped listening to Rick Ross because of his beef with him, you were never a fan of Ricky Rose. You were simply just a fan of Drake. Historically, Ricky Rose's first week numbers have never been that great. The last studio album he dropped in 2021 only sold about 30,000 copies first week. In today's times where artists are not really having great first week numbers, even though 19K is a flop, when you actually compare it to other artists right now, it's actually pretty good. Last month, Lizzo dropped an album that went triple styrofoam. Her album Bitch only sold about 2,600 first week. And somebody like 21 Savage was considered the superstar in today's day and age, and also somebody who's a very close friend to Drake. I believe 21 only sold about 70,000 copies first week. So me personally, I think Drake fans probably had maybe a 10% impact on Ricky Rose's first week album sales. If you're a Drake fan and not a Drake stan, and you actually fuck with Rick Ross, chances are you probably went to listen to this album. But I am not going to get in the way of a good narrative. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Drake and his fans had any impact on Ricky Rose's first week album sales numbers? And if you didn't listen to Ricky Rose's album, what's the reason why? Was Drake a factor? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.